at it. We're headed to a lesson. I'm actually going to Mississippi this time. I'll be in Grenada next week on the 23rd and 24th. Pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. If you haven't seen the video, we're giving away a set of my rods, my bass rods. Giving away a set for free. Go find the video, follow the steps in the video. Pretty awesome. Or you can find me or JB3 on Instagram and see how the steps go there. That's pretty awesome. Free. Nothing. You gotta like some pages. That's about it. Really cool giveaway. I've got the winner, and I left the deckgum thing at home of the crappie baits. When I get back home tonight, I will post that. Post the winner. That'll be pretty fun. They're awesome. So we're going to do that. So we got a lot of stuff. We do the giveaways from time to time, but we try to make sure they're pretty awesome giveaways. But let's discuss the guide and the boat thing. Let's revisit it after we've now had people talk about what they believe. Now, I've watched the video a few times. Now, most of the people say the guide shouldn't fish. I am in 100% agreement. The guide shouldn't fish if you're live scoping. If you're live scoping, the guide, he should not fish. Now, if you ask him to say, hey, show me how you do it, show me what you're doing, yes. But in the video, it's very obvious the guy is literally fishing for the fish and the other people are not. So he is literally, for lack of a better word, hogging the live scope. And he called a hog. But he definitely, you can tell him he's honed in on that fish. And in my opinion, this is the same fish that he was talking about a few weeks earlier on his page, where they were on a big one, possibly state record or lake record, state record, whatever. I believe it's the same fish. My honest to God opinion is he's using his guide trips as a way to fund his own, big bass chase. I mean, look, if you've seen how defensive he's got in some of the videos, if you've seen how angry he's got, even one post even put the dukes up like he's ready to throw hands, meet me at the ramp type deal. So he's people have called him out on it, and some people are saying he snagged it. Now I'm gonna tell you, that's harder to do than you can believe. You just can't do that. Now, he didn't snag the lure, he didn't snag the fish. Yeah, he caught the fish, but I think it goes back to whether or not he was actually should have been fishing or not. And if they asked him to show it, yes. But if I'd have seen that giant fish and I'm a guide, the right thing to do would have been to put your rod down and say, guys, here is a giant, and let them catch him. You can obviously see he had no intentions for doing that in the boat. He was head down, dialed in. The guy in the back of the boat's fishing out the side. Forget it, you're in open water. The guy behind him's kind of halfway looking around at it. So he's probably talking, saying it's a big one. That's just the facts. But let's talk about something else too while we're going. KVD, the GOAT, retired. And he's not going to retire. He's just going into a different part of the industry. So I'm assuming he's going to do something for Bass Pro Shops. Probably got his own show or something like that. That'd be pretty fun. But he's not the most flamboyant personality when he's on TV. So, but he's a great fisherman, the best. Him and Roland, tough to beat them. I would say that this will be a tough one. In their prime. Let's just do this. If KVD, and I would like this is be something we comment on this video. If KVD in his prime is fishing in Roland Martin's era, who wins? In that, I believe it would be. I think Roland would win. I think Roland is an actual better. They're both power fishermen. If they're in, and I'm saying both have knowledge. And now, if both have the same amount of knowledge, in KVD's era, I still go Roland. I still think Roland is the better fisherman. I just think he's the better all-around fisherman in terms of finding fish. I just think that he would beat him. Now, I may be wrong. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think? And I see we kicked off MLF. We've got the return and the bass. We got the return to Larry Nixon. The KVD retiring. I mean, what more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? We've got a great season going on. Palanook picking up right where he left off. Here's another question for the comments. I've been thinking about this because I love talking all the tours. They're one of my favorite things. What do you think? I know Jacob Wheeler by many is considered the best in the business right now. But I'm going to throw 2 or 3 names at you and tell me how close they are. Palanook, the dude just never seems to have a bad tournament, number 1. Dustin Connell, he won 3 times last year. And Wheeler can't win the big one. Connell has won the big one. Wheeler just can't win the big one. So, knowing what you know there, how close to Wheeler is Connell and Palanook? And I believe those are the closest to, in my opinion, to being the best in the business right now. And I believe Palanook is just going up, up, up. And so is Connell. Jacob Wheeler, on the other hand, has got him some new babies and a new baby there. Is he going to run into the KVD thing where he slowly starts to fall away? I don't know, but he looked pretty good so far this week. But those are just some questions and some things. Don't forget, like I said, I'll be at Grenada on the 23rd and 24th. Hey, look, check out the new slab. Hold on, let me look. Hold on, where'd it go? The new slab, the new mount I got on my boat. Look for a video on that. I found this guy at the PTG Crappie Festival. This boat, this mount is awesome. It's kind of like a what do they call them mounts? Gosh dog, I can't think this morning. Started in the morning. It's a real beefy mount. You'll have to see it when I say it. I cannot remember the other mount's name, but it has a little bit better adjustment knobs. They're long, knurled knobs, real easy to handle. A little bit easier to get your hand on, a little bit easier to get tighter, and maybe even a little bit beefier than most every other mount on the market. Gets up there nice and tall, gets down low. I love it. I seen them out, so I purchased me one and liked them so much. I called them and said, hey, I want to sell them on my website. So after seeing that video of my new mount, maybe you'll maybe you want it. You can get on the website and buy it. I don't get any money for it. Actually, when they buy it, I'll literally just send the information to them because they don't have a website. But I'm talking about bad to the bone. This mount is amazing. Some new stuff. Let's talk about what we're gonna talk about. Oh, Rattle Trap. Got some new stuff from Rattle Trap coming in. That's pretty cool. I got some stuff from Yamamoto in, some baits and stuff we'll be talking about. Like, we're gonna do lots of stuff with the channel. And of course, we've got some new, I have got the video filmed on the new update method. I just got to get time to upload that. We got so much going on at one time. We're doing the rod giveaways. We're doing tons. And if we have enough people come to the PTG show this 23rd and 24th and make plans to be there at PTG Outdoors. I say it so fast, I don't think I say the T good. PTG Outdoors. If enough people's there, we may even give away another free on the water class. But as we're talking about PTG, if you buy a Livescope bundle there, and I'm assuming that's a monitor, it is a monitor and a Livescope, they'll give you $100 toward an on-the-water class of me. So an on-the-water class only costs you $100 for a 2-hour class. That's pretty awesome. Also, got some updates coming to the On the Water class. Man, I love doing these videos. And if you got any questions, I try to answer. I'm running a little behind on answering everybody's YouTube post. I've had a lot going on this week. Been meeting with the city council about the baseball program in my area. Been meeting with the mayor. That's a joke. We've been trying to do a lot of work with those type deals. So we have tons going on. I'm going to, I answer every message. Just takes me a little longer sometimes. I got like 313 messages to answer right now. Ridiculous. And I answer them every day. I answer 20, 30, 40 every day. There's just tons of messages, which is a good thing. It's a great thing. But go check out the rods. They're selling great. We're going to have them in stores soon. They're going to start production on them. The production models will start coming out soon, and then they'll start hitting the stores. I believe they'll be at Table Rock soon. We're going to work on getting them everywhere. So they're coming. Check them out. Don't forget to enter the free entry, jb3rods.com, www.thegarminguru.com, and you get to see my new shirts. Like I said before, we reworked the apparel. Went real simple. I just looked at all that other stuff, and I was like, this stuff is stupid. It's hard to put the prices where I'm not eating or going in the hole. Some of the stuff that you had to put, some hats for like $38 in order for me to make like $1 off of it. That is so stupid. And so I went back, and I'll be getting my own hats made again around this area. I'll be shipping my own hats out. I got a new shipping system so I can ship it out without having to go to the post office every time. That's awesome. And we got some new shirts on there. Really simple. Really, just simple GG logo. Nice black with the white. They look good. They're the nice soft shirts. Great t-shirt. And they're going to be awesome. So, got about 10 of those up. We're going to do an initial run of 10. And then as we get a little bit lower on stock, I'll fill in the areas a few at a time with the ones we needed. So we're going to have those live all the time now. We're going to try to have the hats live all the time. What I might do is, once they sell out or begin to get low in stock, I may change the color every single month, and then say every 3 or 4 months bring back the most popular, the real bright chartreuse green and the gray, which is the most popular hat that we have. We'll bring that back every 3 or 4 months. But guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, keeping up with me. This is awesome. I want these blogs to be part of what we do. I like to do these in the mornings as I'm on the way. I try to do 1 or 2 a week to let you know where we stand and the things that we're trying to do. Like I said, we're going to do some bait reviews. We're going to do some of the things that I was fortunate enough to get some sponsors in here, and we're going to talk about it. We're in the development of a brand new A-rig, hopefully with GSM Outdoors. I've got some things I've wanted to tinker with and make, and I believe that it's going to be a good deal. I think that when we get through making this bait, that you will be thoroughly surprised at the quality of this A-rig bait. But not only that, I think you're going to be, this kind of is my signature technique, is throwing in a shallow water. So that's what we're inventing, is one to throw in the shallow water. Hopefully we're going to have a complete A-rig kit. Now that goes from A-rigs to the heads, and then also the swim baits, making one kit. Now, it's not going to be like the Yum kit, which gives you cheap hooks. They bend easily. Yum Dinger hooks bend easily. They give you a Scottsboro minnow, great minnow. I will not take anything away from them. They're awesome. We'll have a appropriate, probably being that it's GSM, we'll probably have a Zico or Zecco, whatever it's called, swim bait in there. And then we'll probably have some quality hooks, probably from Buckeye Lures. And then we'll have the A-rig. Now, this is still quite a few months down the road, but we're going to have an absolutely amazing A-rig that is designed for shallow water, and a little bit more compact, a little bit tighter design with the bend in the wire in the proper areas so as not to weaken the head. I think overall this may be the greatest A-rig ever built, and I'm proud to say that I got my hand in on building it, and I'm very, very interested to see where this goes. But guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. You know it. You know it. We coming, baby. We coming. You better ring that bell. And if you ain't got a bell ringer rod, what are you waiting on? We're talking about, it is my signature series rod for throwing those frogs, those A-rigs in shallow water. It is a bad to the bone frog rod. I didn't even really know it until I got to experiment with it, and come on, it's bad to the bone. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Ring the bell.